You guys probably haven't spotted it, but in the description for every single video since this channel has been around, there's been this tiny little segment that says, if you want to know more about me, there'll be a video coming out soon. This is that video. What's up guys, in this video I'm going to be talking, it's another Q&A. We're going to be doing this every single month now, whether we're just talking about gaming stuff or we're talking about me, the channel, the future, the whatever. I'm excited to get into it because I feel like there's a lot more to me than you would expect, and anybody who's coming onto this video for the first time wanting to know more about me, this is probably your best video to learn. So I'm going to be doing 25 things. Now, like the last video, I don't have much, I don't have many comments from an audience, so I'm kind of making these up as I go along, but I figured it would be stuff that you would be interested in. However, if you have any questions that you'd like me to answer, anything you want to know about me, my favorite games, shit that I hate, leave it down below. I'll answer it next month. So question number 1, what is your real name? My real name is not Captain Chunky. Kind of pissed off if my mum called me that. No, my real name is Rob. I don't like giving out my last name because it's kind of, it's not personal because I'm not hiding anything, but I've got kids and pictures of my kids and videos and stuff that isn't really relevant to this channel, so I don't hand it out, but it's out there. If you can find it, good luck, but that's all you need to know. How old are you? I am 25 years old. I was born on the 3rd of November, 1994. I feel older. I feel like I'm getting older in the sense that, like, my joints are hurting. There's parts of me that don't really want to wake up in the morning. Yeah, I still feel like a kid within myself. I still feel really young and youthful and energetic, which everybody around me seems to hate. Where are you from? I'm British, obviously. I'm born and raised in central London, Hammersmith. Yeah, I got a weird twang in my accent. That's because I spent a fair amount of time in New York, California, and Chicago. It stuck with me even when I returned home. So now occasionally I'll go like a little bit American, and then sometimes I'll just flick back to being completely British, and you would never know the difference. I feel like my face was like glitching out just then. That was really weird. Trying to test the autofocus. Question number 4, do you have any kids? I have 3 beautiful little angels. I've got a 4, nearly 5-year-old Lexi. She's beautiful, she's wonderful, she's a pain in the arse sometimes and completely obsessed with Frozen and Disney princesses, but so am I, so that kind of levels out. I've also got twins, a boy and a girl. They're both nearly, well, obviously, they're both nearly 2 years old. They're wonderful. It's a challenge in the sense of like everything that you would normally do with 1 kid, I have to do with 2. That is still, I'm still getting used to that. But yeah, they're beautiful kids. I wouldn't change them for the world. Question number 5, what is your full-time job? Obviously it's not YouTube because we ain't made a damn penny on this thing so far. Back in the day, I used to run a media company, so video, photography, all that kind of stuff. I started that when I was like 12, 13 years old. That was started by YouTube. That was when I made my first video. Back then, it was literally like a couple of snippets of rubbish that nobody would ever want to watch. But that turned into a passion, a love for filmmaking, for photography, which then led into YouTube and having vlog channels and family stuff and fitness and whatever, and traveling. It was great. That then transitioned into me working for bigger companies, being able to travel and do what I love, editing on YouTube for people much bigger than I ever was. When I got to like 23, I decided just to settle down and be the best father that I could possibly be, stick around here with my kids for as long as I could. At the moment, we can afford to live relatively comfortably because of everything that has happened before. Like when the kids get to a certain age and they're going to school and they're doing their own thing, then I'll push that a little bit more. But for now, I'm like, I've got loads of spare time. I look after the kids during the day, and then come nighttime, it's YouTube time. I thought, why not? You know, I've already got the gear, I've got some amount of experience in this field. I'm not really missing anything, so why not do it? Question number 6, are you single? I'm sorry to disappoint you ladies, but I am not. I am happily engaged. Voice, work with me. I'm happily engaged. I'm happily engaged. I have been for a couple of years now. We are meant to be getting married this year, actually. And I'm sorry, I'm just bursting your eardrums with a Coke can. Corona happened, and that meant that we kind of had to postpone the wedding and leave it all for now. But I'm sorry ladies, I am snapped up and I am whipped. Question number 7, how long have you been making YouTube videos? So my first one I posted when I was like 12, 13 years old. I was an immature little kid, and that was it. I started making tutorials, videos. I don't think I've ever made like gaming stuff, but I used to talk about it a little bit. Then that turned into vlogging and family stuff, traveling like I said, and yeah, so altogether it's probably been like 12, 13 years. I've had moderate success, as in like 10 to 50,000 subscribers on previous channels, and working with bigger companies, videos got literally millions of views, which was amazing, but I never really got credited for any of that because that was part of a job. It's you don't normally say, all right, well, this is the editor, go subscribe to his channel. That doesn't happen on YouTube. But it's been a while. But I've never been into the gaming scene. I've always loved gaming. I've always loved the idea of streaming and stuff like that. But this is the next sort of venture for me. It's exploring this avenue of YouTube and seeing where it takes me. Question number 8 was going to be, what gear do I use and stuff like that. Now let me this video is being recorded about 2 weeks in advance to when it's being published. By that time I should have a video up on my full sort of office tour, my full office setup, the way that I manage all my files and things like that. So if you guys are interested in that, go and check it out. It's got all my PC specs, it's got how I record my gaming videos, what mics and cameras and lenses and stuff I use. The long and short of it is I try to pride myself in making the best content I can using very minimal gear. And the reason I do that is because I could go and use my Canon 1DX, which is worth like nearly $2,000, and then I could put a 2,000 pound lens on it. But the issue with that is that YouTube has compression. Now compression would make that nearly 5,000 to 6,000 pound image look barely better than this. I have the gear and I have access to even better gear than that, but it's like I don't need it. So putting it simply, this video is being shot on a Canon 200D, which is worth like 300 quid. I'm using a Canon f1.2 lens. The audio is being recorded on a Tascam DR05, which is a cheaper version of a Zoom H1, little handheld thing that most people use for ASMR. And that's it, you know, all my gaming stuff. PC's relatively inexpensive now. You can probably get it for like 600 quid, all the parts and whatnot. So that's all you really need to know. But if you want to see more, go and check out the full office tour video. It's going to be in the description down below. Yeah, I'm really interested in people's setups and what gear they use, so I understand the interest there. What hobbies do you have besides YouTube and gaming? Gaming is by far my biggest passion. It's something I've been interested in since I was a kid. It's always going to be a passion, but I also love movies. I have a whole IMDb page where I just sit and rate all the movies I've ever seen. I try to watch like 4 to 5 movies a week just because I love music, I love cooking, I love fitness, I love music production, I love making my own stuff, I love graphic design, website design. Like there's so many things that I am passionate about and creatively interested in. I like to be very open when it comes to that, because if you put yourself in a box, I find that you become very confined and you feel like you have to stick within your niche. Whereas if you have all these different variable options of creativity and creative outlets, it's really good for your soul. It makes you feel good as a person. I've been thinking about ways of integrating like movie reviews and maybe some form of music production or something into this channel, but I'm worried that it'll be like too overwhelming for any new subscribers or whatever. Like you come here for RuneScape and then there'll be Minecraft, cooking videos, ASMR, a review of Tenet, and like it's just gonna be so much for people to take in. So if people are interested in seeing that shit, then let me know, leave a comment. But if not, we'll just keep doing this. I love it. Question number 10, what is your upload schedule? So in the description of all my videos, I have put down, I upload Monday and Friday, and that's it. The honest truth is that is my bare minimum. That is, regardless of what I've got going on, regardless of the kids, the family, the life, whatever, I will upload on those days. Friday is a RuneScape video day, which is part of an ongoing series and will be for a long time. And Monday is VOD, a vlog, a different gaming video, whatever. It's guaranteed to be there. However, at the moment, I'm probably posting between 7 to 12 videos a week, because I'm also doing a Minecraft series every single day, Monday to Friday, because I love it. Then you have your monthly updates, which are Q&As, and the YouTuber series, like 1 month of being a YouTuber, 2 months of being a YouTuber. And then you have all the VODs, the live streams and the breakdowns and everything else. So like there's a lot of content to subscribe to and to be interested in. Like there's a lot of videos, and it's a lot more than what I sort of let people know about. Question number 11, what is your favorite series to make? My favorite series is easily the Q&As, because it gives me an opportunity to speak directly with an audience rather than having what could be a distraction of the game. But the issue is that isn't what you're here for. You're here for the gameplay and talking about games and all that kind of stuff. So if this were off the cards, my favorite gaming series would be Minecraft, because it's easy to make, it's fun. In the future, it's going to be really community based, where you guys can say, yo, you know that ship that you built in the ice biome? That looks amazing, but what if you put a settlement over here? What if you put the nether portal into this building? Can I jump on the server? Can we have a build competition? There's so many opportunities with Minecraft in terms of audience engagement, and I would love to be able to do that kind of stuff with you. I felt like my mic wasn't recording and I got really scared. Question number 12, what changes are going to be coming to the channel? So we got a couple of small changes, such as the overlays and everything. I've just animated the brand new intro, which you saw at the beginning, which is this bad boy. I love that. That looks so cool, so fresh, and I did it all myself. It's not professional level, nowhere near, but I was kind of happy with it. However, the one caveat to that is that it doesn't fit in with the rest of the theme that I've got going on for this channel and the social media, so I'm going to be changing a bit of that up. When the Minecraft series is done, I'm going to be uploading a different game, whatever it may be, probably on the same sort of schedule, doing one video a day. And also I want to have one day a week dedicated to like playing a retro game, whether it's just a full breakdown or review kind of thing, like Mario and Zelda and Ocarina of Time, things that I've never really played or been able to talk about. Question number 13, what is the hardest part about having this YouTube channel and the gaming side of things? Now, I don't think that there's, like hard work is like working 12 to 18 hours a day on a project that somebody else is dictating. This is easy compared to that, but the hardest part for me is balancing the work and the family, because where YouTube is working from home and I'm not really getting paid for it, setting and editing a video for like anywhere from 12 to 18 hours and shooting and recording and all that time that I could be spending with the kids, that is probably the hardest thing. But it's worth it because I feel like it will lead into something kind of beautiful at some point in the future. I'm thinking back to like the second week of doing this, and I had 3 VODs, 3 breakdowns, a RuneScape episode. I was working on the Minecraft stuff at the same time. I was doing the overlay stuff with OBS, and I didn't feel overwhelmed, but like I felt like I was working a full-time job again when it was just meant to be kind of a side project. And now I've got a nice balance. I've got a schedule that I kind of run with, a schedule that my fiance knows about, so there's no confliction of interest. It's just this is what I'm doing and everything else is separate to that. Question number 14, who would you collaborate with? You know what, I would love to collaborate with PewDiePie and Jacksepticeye and everything else, because it would be great content. And can you imagine me, the most chilled gameplay guy on the platform, collaborating with Jacksepticeye, who is like the most high level energy, most high level octane? Like that would just be some funny fucking content, man. I can't imagine that. But honestly, at this point, like if any fans want to jump on a game with me, do some PvP shit on Minecraft, or like do some build competitions, whatever, I'm down for it. As long as it's a good idea, a good concept that will help promote growth for this channel and for yours, if that's what you're interested in, I'm down. It's just a case of actually finding these people and coming up with some ideas. Question number 15, who are your favorite YouTubers? Back in the day, I used to love vlogging, and vlogging was like the biggest thing on YouTube. You had Shay Carl, Ben Brown, Fun for Louie, Casey Neistat. You know, all these people came up on this trend that was massive, and it inspired me to become what I am. Nowadays, like vlogging is kind of, you don't really see much of that, and it's just like a beauty thing or whatever. But now, in terms of like my favorite YouTubers, KSI is up there, PewDiePie, haven't missed a video of his for ages, Syndicate, Alana Pierce, MKBHD, like all these people I love, and I'm fascinated by their content. Question number 16, what are your life goals? This is an interesting one because I'm gonna be open and honest. Like I've had money, I've had opportunities, I've had the ability to travel, I have now got a beautiful family, and I'm living in a very lovely area of London. I don't aspire to be a multi-millionaire anymore. I don't aspire to have everything that is generic and that you would come to expect. You know, as long as I'm happy, as long as I'm healthy, and my kids are content, they're secure, and they can go to college and uni and whatever if they want to when they're older, that's all I could really ask for. Don't get me wrong, it would be lovely to have a Ferrari 458 Italia or an Audi R8 2017 in the garage. It would be lovely to sit under a palm tree in the middle of California with all my family. It'd be great to be this big famous YouTuber, but the thing is that doesn't bring happiness, and you hear it from everybody who's had success. It brings comfortability. It brings the ability to be able to buy shit that you want, and that will give you a temporary endorphin boost and make you feel a little bit better about yourself. But ultimately, like, it's not going to change your life. It's not going to make you a better person. And that is something you really come to value as you get older and you mature. So I think, yeah, my goals for life are just be happy, healthy, and make sure my family are okay. Question number 17, what was your childhood like? Now, this could get pretty dark and whatever else pretty quickly. I don't want to get into it. Normally I'm quite open and honest, but I feel like it's kind of irrelevant for this channel. So I'll just leave it at this, which is simply, a lot of people go through shit. You have probably been through a lot of crap in your life. I can pretty much guarantee that the majority of things that would be considered a bad upbringing I've been through, and there are still skeletons in my closet. There are demons that I'm currently fighting with and issues that I'm dealing with. Like right now, I've got family members who are in a coma in hospital. I've got bouts of depression jumping up and down, because that's life. It never goes away. But you know what I can say about this without getting all morbid and whatever is that it gets better. And if you consciously pursue a better life, and you pursue happiness, and you chase after whatever it is that you feel you need in life to escape the bad shit, to be better as a person, that is, it's possible. It's hard work, and you have to pursue that for a very long time to get to a comfortable place. But once you're there, it's life-changing. I'm a big advocate for mental health and fighting toxic masculinity and depression and anxiety and all that kind of stuff. And I'll get into it maybe in a future episode of this Q&A series, but just know that whatever you're going through, I feel you. And that's kind of why I make these videos, because I want it to be a form of escapism. Like video games were to me when I was a kid. I want people to be able to come to this channel or even just watch a video and feel remotely better about whatever it is they're going through. Okay, question number 18. PC versus Mac, PlayStation versus Xbox, and Android versus iOS. Now, this is a massive thing in the community, right? You have to pick sides, you have to do this, you have to do... let me let me clear this up. My main work PC, my YouTube machine, it's great at what it does, it's upgradable, and that's why I love it, and it's obviously cheaper than Mac. So that's Windows, right? I love that PC to pieces. PC. So in terms of parts and stuff like that, I love PC, but I've also got a 2015 MacBook Pro, which is amazing. It's my go-to for like picture editing, because I don't have big fancy monitors that are worth more than a MacBook Pro itself. The MacBook is my daily driver in terms of like if I'm going anywhere, that is what I take with me for work. It's my writing machine, my website design machine, my photography, my portable video editing. It's everything that I would need, and I would prefer to have a MacBook than I would a Windows laptop. Now, I had a PS4 for years, but I ended up selling it to buy a Nintendo Switch, because I bought the PS4 for the exclusives and they weren't really releasing any. I got the Switch and I love that. Now I also have the Xbox One and I also play on the PC. So like I'm torn between all of them, but when the next gen consoles come out, I'm probably going to buy the PS5. There's no competition there. The issue that I have with gaming is that my entire library is on the Xbox. Like I have 300-400 games. I've got a shit ton on Steam. So I'm never going to pick sides, but if there's a game that I really want to get that's only on one, like Spider-Man Miles Morales, that looks super interesting, probably going to buy a PS5. And then Xbox will do some kind of exclusive thing, and then I'll get the Xbox Series X. You don't have to pick and choose. If you work hard in life, you can get whatever you want. iOS or Android, my daily driver is the OnePlus 7T Pro, which is an amazing phone. I love it. I got my script up at the moment. And the reason I got that is because it's the best value for money. That cost me like 700 quid, and it's probably it is hands down the best phone that I ever had. However, if I had £2,000 sitting on a table, I would go and buy the iPhone 11 Pro Max, because to me, I prefer the iOS operating system, but I also like money. What is your favorite movie, game, and song? That was question number 19, by the way. My favorite movie is really hard because it's Endgame, but you have to watch every single movie in the MCU to really appreciate how amazing it is, and that's why it is such a fucking brilliant film. If we're talking standalone movie, it's like Whiplash, A Star is Born, Southpaw, Logan, Warrior, like all of those are in my top 10. All of those are in my top 5. I can't pick between them. They're all brilliant films. Go and check out all the trailers. They're great. My favorite game is probably Final Fantasy X or Kingdom Hearts, depending on what mood I'm in. I'm leaning more towards Kingdom Hearts because of the amount of emotional impact that it had on me. My favorite song, like every person in in the world. It changes based on the day, the mood, the feeling, the whatever. I'm really digging KSI Millions at the moment from his new album Dissimulation. It's brilliant. I wasn't expecting it, but it's actually a really, really good song. My all-time favorite song though, probably Hurt by Johnny Cash. It's just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful song. Question number 20, what is my favorite book? Definitely The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. If you haven't read it, it's kind of similar to like The Secret and all that kind of motivational self-help kind of shit. I really love the philosophy behind it. I love the story, the way that he kind of encaptures you and leads you in one direction and pulls you away, and there's a lot of lessons to be learned in the book as well, so check it out. Question number 21, how do I get in touch with you? Now, I've got a lot of social media platforms. Twitter is probably the best one in terms of sending me a message. Facebook I don't really use at all, really. I just post videos and updates and whatever. I've got a contact email, so that's in YouTube. That's more for business stuff, but I have 10 subscribers, so business doesn't exist yet. Send me an email. I was thinking about trying to do Discord as well, but I'm getting old and I have no idea how it works. Question number 22, when will you start live streaming more? You know what, I'm really interested in live streaming, but the issue is it's so hard to be discovered on Twitch. And I will do breakdowns of the latest news, I will do little things here and there, which I'm going to be making videos of anyway, but I feel like to really sit and play Minecraft or RuneScape or Apex or League of Legends or GTA or whatever it is, it's going to... Pause. Wait for it. Right, I'm back. The camera stopped. I'm here. Boop. Yeah, I feel like live streaming, you need an audience already to be able to just kind of transfer, even if it's a couple hundred people. So maybe when I get 100, 200 subscribers, I'll make like a regular live streaming schedule rather than just whenever a new release is coming out or whatever. But yeah, I feel like let me get that audience first and then I'll do regular on schedule things. In the meantime, subscribe here, drop a like. I'll always post a video whenever I'm live streaming, or just follow me on Twitch. Saying that, I might actually be doing a hardcore Minecraft stream where I just go until I die. That may be in the next couple of days if I haven't already done it. Stay tuned. Question number 23, when are you going to be doing subreddit reviews like every other YouTuber? When I'll be doing those when I realize that I haven't edited a video, I haven't got one ready, and I need a quick sort of fix. So probably soon. Yeah. I probably will do stuff like that, but the issue with that is it doesn't bring in new viewers. That's something more for the subscribers you already have. So it's kind of pointless for me to do that at this stage in time. Question number 24, what is your channel focus on? You know what, I say that it's a gaming channel, and it is, because it's entirely revolved around gaming and that kind of stuff. But I think ultimately I post the ASMR content because it's fun, it's stupid, it's dumb. I do Minecraft Let's Plays because it's a game that is popular but very audience engaging. I do the RuneScape stuff because there is a small community of very interested people there. I feel like this channel is just about me, about my interests, but what I try to make it a place where I try to be the friend that a lot of people wish they had. I wish I had somebody just to sit down and chill and play a video game with. I wish I had somebody just to listen to some music and play next to with some Minecraft. I try to be the person, the friend that everybody wants, and at the same time try and coincide that with some interesting content, some interesting editing, and just make a really fun environment. That's pretty much it. Question number 25, why should you subscribe to me? In all honesty, you shouldn't. And that sounds cliche and whatever, but like, you should be focusing on the better things in life rather than YouTube. You should be focusing on making your own videos if that's the kind of shit you want to do. You should be focusing on your sports or your school or your college or whatever. But there's going to be a part of you that has some downtime, that wants to chill, that wants to communicate, that wants to be part of a community that actually gives a shit about you. You're going to want to jump into a building competition on Minecraft because you know that you're amazing on it, with an opportunity to win some prizes and cool stuff like that, without having to like and share and follow and everything that every other YouTuber asks you to do in order to win this prize. The fact that gaming news and cyberpunk gameplay and RuneScape and Minecraft and dumb little ASMR content or whatever, the fact that that is on this channel is a side note. It's not what I would consider to be the primary focus of this channel. I want you as a subscriber to feel valued, to feel engaged, to feel like you are part of this community, you are part of this channel rather than just a number. When I get to 100 or 100,000 subscribers, I don't want you to feel like you're just, oh, well, I'm one of them. I'm one of those people that subscribe to so-and-so's channel. Look, I may they featured one of my comments in there. Look, see, Mum, I'm famous. I want you to be part of this. I want you, if you're having a bad day, to be able to leave a comment on a video and I can reply to it, or jump into the Discord whenever I can figure out how to set it up and leave a comment, and have my amazing community that I would hope to be able to grow over the next couple of years respond to it and help you. I want to be able to put tutorials up and guide you through a thing without all the fucking, like, making a million videos on one tiny little feature that was in Red Dead Redemption 2. I want you to be a part of content I love to make with a community of people just like you and me. So if you found this channel, regardless of whether it's just through this video, through something else, you clicked on the link in the description to figure out what I'm about, if you're going to subscribe for that reason, because the content is always going to change. I'm not going to be playing Minecraft forever. I'm not going to be playing RuneScape forever. I'm not going to be talking about Cyberpunk in 10 years time, because there's going to be something different. But what will be a constant, what will stay the same, is the fact that I value you as a subscriber and I want you to be part of something bigger. So that's it. That's why you should subscribe. That's also it for this video, because 25 questions, I've been recording for like 40 minutes now. This video is probably over half an hour long. I need a drink. I love it, faces. Thank you so much for engaging in this. I love making these kind of videos. They take a while to do, to edit, to whatever, but it's so worth it being able to engage with you guys. And I think by the time this goes out, we'll be like a month and a half into this YouTube journey together. And I'm so excited for what the future has to offer. So be sure to drop a like on the video. That's what everybody tells you to do, because it really does help promote the channel and make it grow. Subscribe for the right reasons, and I would hope that you come back to this video in a couple of years time, show me it and be like, yo, you talk way too much, bro. All right, thank you so much for watching the video. I love your faces. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.